Hey friends! So we are going to be learning a new math skill this week. And I want to just be upfront, be forward with you guys. It is kind of tricky. Now, you're going to be doing some reading in math. And I know it's crazy, but again, stick with me here. It's not as bad as it seems. Okay, so stick with me. You guys, just a little bit of review with the game we just played before watching this video about part, whole, right? And we've used that strategy a ton. We've used that to help us with adding, with subtracting, with fact families, with missing numbers. We've done that a ton, right? And so here's a few different ways that we can see part, whole. We can use number bonds. We can use model drawing, which we haven't done nearly as much, and we have our mat, right? And so we're going to be using that as we start working on what's called word problems. And it's basically just taking a math problem like 2 plus 3 and putting kind of a story behind it, all right? So let's dive right into the first one and let me show you how we can do this. Just stick with me. Don't worry. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to read through this word problem and we're going to read through it 3 times because there's a lot of information that we want to make sure that we have and we want to make sure we're understanding it. So this question or this word problem, they blacked out the numbers because we're going to get to that in a minute. So hang tight. All right. It says there are some orange fish and some pink fish in an aquarium. How many fish are in the aquarium? Now, when we read through it, the word problem, there's a lot of information that is being told to us. We really want to look at very specific things. So, first thing is we want to read for the story. What is this problem about? Now, in this case, this problem is about fish in an aquarium. That's what the story's about, right? Second time, I'm going to read through it again, but this time I want to see what do I need to find out? What is the task they're giving me? There are blank orange fish and blank pink fish in an aquarium. How many fish are in the aquarium? So, what I need to find out is how many fish are in this aquarium. So, it sounds like I'm going to be adding because it's going to give me, I think, some numbers and tell me I need to put those together and see how many I have all together. So, I know the story's about fish in an aquarium. I need to find out how many are in there. All right. I'm going to read through a third time. Now, this time I'm looking for those numbers and what those numbers mean. Okay. There are 3 orange fish and 5 pink fish in an aquarium. How many fish are in this aquarium? All right, so the 3 tells me how many orange we have, and 5 tells me how many pink fish we have. So now that I've read through it 3 times, I think I know what I need to do here. Let's solve our word problem. Okay, so we can model this in a lot of different ways. We saw the number bonds, the parts, things like that. And so we're going to model it here on this little map. So we know that there's 3 orange fish. So I'm going to use these little counters, and I'm going to move them over here to show 3. That's the part that I know. Now I'm going to use these 5 pink counters to show my 5 pink fish. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Now on this slide, it has labels for us so we can know kind of what we're doing. So I'm going to go ahead and move these labels over. So I'm going to put pink fish right here, orange fish right here, and then total fish up here because that's what I need to figure out, right? I need to figure out how many total fish am I needing or do we have in our aquarium. All right. So, okay, perfect. I was making sure I read that slide right. All right. So I have my 3 here, I have my 5 here. Now this slide, I'm going to use the numbers. So again, I know I have 3 orange fish, which is what I have up here. I have 5 pink fish. Oop, come on, friend. Come on. 5 does not want to move over. Come on, 5. There we go. All right. And then I'm going to put this question mark up here. Oop. Sorry, y'all. Technical difficulties. Because I don't know just yet how many total fish I have. And that's okay. So now that I have my parts, I'm going to make a number sentence. All right. And I'm going to type it right here. Well, I know that I have 3 fish. And I know I have 5 fish. And I need to add those together. And there's lots of different ways that we can solve this. I'm just going to use my fingers for this. So I have 3 fish and I have 5 fish, and I put them together. That gives me 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 fish. All right. So now I can go back and see, did I answer that question? How many fish are in the aquarium? There were 8 total fish in the aquarium. Now you guys are going to get a chance to practice as well. And we're going to be spending a long time on these. So don't worry, we're going to get this. And it's going to be kind of fun because we have a little bit stories with our math.